Tonight, game 3 of this 6-game series. South Bend has been a winner in the first 2. I'm joined by Patrick Keshen. Good night tonight, Patrick, to get a victory.
Sure is, Tom, with that 8-game losing streak staring you right in the eyes. Dragons team that's been up 2-0 after the first inning in each game of this series. South Bend has come back to win each, so it hasn't been the easiest start to the week by any means for the Dragons. And yes, time for a win for this Dayton team tonight. See if they can do it with Nick Sando, the starting pitcher, on the mound this evening.
Number 10 prospect in the Cubs system, according to MLB Pipeline. Here's a chopper toward the middle. Acosta near the bag at second, has it, throws and gets him. Nice play because Hernandez gets down the line quickly. Acosta went hard to his left, made the play near the second base bag, and threw out Hernandez for out number 2. And the pitch. Ground ball left side and through. Base hit left field. Hit that ball between third and short. And he's got a leadoff single, the first hit by either team in the game. The stretch again, the 0-1. Line to center field, that is falling for a base hit. Into second and stopping there comes Anthony Stepan. Back-to-back singles for the Dragons to begin this second inning. Now met at first and second, nobody out for the Dragons' hot-hitting first baseman, Jack Moss. Moss is hitting an even .400 in 12 ball games. No home runs and 8 driven in. Here's the set and the 1-0 to McChrystal. Smash right side, first baseman backhand stop, throws back to the pitcher, off the glove of the pitcher, in from third comes Stepan, he'll score. Into third goes Graham, he'll stop there, and McChrystal goes to second. Dragons get a run, and they have him now at second and third with only 1 out. On a defensive miscue that time. It was a hard ground ball. Calmer, the first baseman, made a good play with a backhand stop, threw back to the pitcher covering, and the ball got away. He actually raised his arm to throw the ball to second, decided otherwise, threw to the pitcher at first base instead. They're going to give the error, I believe, to the first baseman on the throw. And now the Dragons lead 1-0. The pitch. Ground ball chopped towards shortstop. Run will score. Hernandez makes the play. Throws to first. Gets Almonte. Graham scores. And it's 2-0 Dragons. Broken bat. Ground ball to the shortstop. The bat literally broke in half. The barrel wound up out near the mound. And Almonte does make contact and drives in the run. Your score in the early innings of this series. Here's a line drive, base hit left center field. That brings in another run. Scoring is McChrystal on the RBI hit by Bale, and it's 3-0 Dragons. Now that's one element that's been missing these last 2 nights. You get those first 2 runs, you've got a chance maybe to add more, and you can't do it. Bale does it there, drives in his 37th run of the year. It's a 3-run inning. And
a 1. Swing, ground ball, fisted up the first base line, fielded by Moss. He races to the bag and stops the right foot on it right before Preciado got there for out number 1 of the top of the 3rd inning. Leads early in the first 2 games of the series, but have lost both. Here's a swing and a miss by Morrell, the 2-2. That's a strikeout on a slider thrown by Sando, and the inning is over. So maybe the call for the home plate umpire there, what he's trying to say was, yes, you get hit by the pitch, but your bat was over the plate, and therefore you don't go to first. 1-2 pitch now. Ascanio swings, taps in front of the plate. Catcher Pabon picks it up, throw to first, off the mark, and Ascanio is safe. Call for the first baseman to come off the bag to get it to his right, and by the time he recovered and returned to the bag, Ascanio had swept through. And Johnny with a reach on what they'll call as an error, I believe, on the first baseman there. 42 coming up. 1-0 to Graham. Swing, ground ball sharply hit to the shortstop. It is played by Hernandez, bobbing a bit, no play. He can't throw to first. A run scores. Ascanio went from third, and the Dragons grow their lead to 4-1.
here's the 2-2. Here's a high fly ball out the left field. Stepan backing up, looks to have a play. Still drifting back, and on the track, he makes the grab. That ball just kept carrying, and fortunately for the Dragons, it was hit to a pretty deep part of the ballpark. Otherwise, that ball might have been out of here. Stepan looked back, Caught that ball about 2 steps on the track just to the right of 381 sign. I think all of them might have been in the last inning. The pitch. Line drive at short is caught on the fly by Acosta. That'll retire to the side. So Sando does get through 5 innings. Maybe they'll send him out there for more. His pitch count still not that high. Here's the 1-2 from Medepi on the way. Joseph ready, he deals. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Got him on an off-speed pitch. He was way out in front. Morel chasing that pitch below the knees, and Medepi has his strikeout. Ground ball right side and knocked down by the first baseman, but rolls off his glove and rolls away, and Moss will be safe. The first baseman, Calmer, went hard to his right, reached for it, got some leather on it, but could not hold it. And he was backhanded try there, and they're, I believe, going to give Moss a base hit. Long pause in the pitch. Ground ball, base hit left field, down the line. Moss around second. He's going to go to third. Almonte heading to second, and he'll make it in sliding with a double. Second and third, only 1 out for John Michael Fale. Opposite field double by Almonte. Down the left field line. The third baseman was playing well off the line, leaving some ground there open, and Almonte hit it right there, just a 2 or 3 steps fair along the third base line, and moved Moss to third base. Bale steps away, calls time. Here's the set again by Reynolds. And the 0-2 on the way. Swing, high fly ball, left field. That's well hit. Morel back, looks up. It is gone. Home run, John Michael Bale. Dragons lead by 3. Number 10 of the year for John Michael Bale. That's his first homer of the second half. Seven, 4 Dragons in the 6th inning. So each team has had a 2-run home run in this inning. The Dragons have scored 3 after South Bend scored 2. On an 0-2 pitch, Bale hits one out of here. July the 12th, Saturday night, July 12th. Second game of that doubleheader, they scored 7. Line drive right field by Johnny. That's going to fall for a base hit. Rolled down toward the bullpen. Johnny heading to second. He is going to slide in safely. He's got a 2-out double. Attaboy, Johnny.
And a full count pitch from Medefi. Swing and a foul tip into the mitt. It was held on to by Fale for a strikeout, and that's a big first down in the inning. Medefi set again. And the pitch, swing, here's a line drive center field. That's down for a base hit. Around second, on his way to third is Pabon. Great throw to third on time, and they get him! What a throw by the center fielder, it's Sanchez! And they retire Pabon at third on a throw that beat him by a lot. It was a liner to center. Trying to move around second, get to third. Pabon. Sanchez played it on one hop, and he fired an absolute missile to third base. It was accurate and on time on one hop played by Graham, the third baseman. He applied the tag on Pabon, who was sliding in head first, and they got him.
3-2 pitch on the way. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 3. Close call for the base umpire. John Miller ruled Price offered at it. That is out number 1. That was borderline. Yeah, on the replay, it wasn't as borderline as I initially thought. He went around. And it's on the way. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Got him with a good slider. 2 down. And the 0-2 to Preciado. And it's on the way. Fastball, strike 3 call, got him looking, and put this one in the win column. Dragons' 8-game losing streak is history. First time we've said put one in the win column at home since June the 22nd, over a month. Haven't played a lot of home games since then. Nice to see the home crowd get a victory to take home with them tonight. The Dragons got a big night from John Michael Bale. Their pitching tonight, though not great, was good enough. They gave up 4 runs over 9, and lately the way things have gone, you're going to take that just about any time.